Good morning from sunny Bulgaria.
Good morning. We're going on an adventure today.
Yep, going to do a few hours drive and go to the ancient city of Plovdiv. We get there and have a look around. We've heard it is quite possibly the oldest city in Europe. That's its claim to fame. Not that many people have heard of it.
It'd be a shame coming all this way and not visiting there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So,
But there's supposedly a lot of Roman ruins and things that you can just walk around for free. Now, I've been to Italy before, and I remember everything Roman ruiny there was pay as you go sort of thing. So it'd be interesting to just be able to walk around it. But
I mean, I doubt it'd be that expensive if you had to pay for it. I mean, yesterday we parked for 4 hours.
yeah, it cost about €2 or something.
Yeah. Which is about what you pay for an hour in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, depending on where. If you're in London, you pay that for about 10 minutes. Yeah, we're probably going to get there, look for somewhere to have a bit of lunch, then have a little walk around for a few hours, see what we see, then we'll head back because it's a little bit of a drive.
Hopefully.
Somebody wants to go in the pool again today, so
Yeah, hopefully. Time to go back in the pool for a bit.
yeah. Well, the pool's open till 8 o'clock at the
Yeah.
campsite, so it shouldn't be that late.
It's still really hot then.
Yeah.
It's just not too hot to be out then, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
we all got a little bit.
Starting to get a little bit on the red side.
So yeah. And unfortunately there's quite a lot of wasps around.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal, but we're learning from it. We're learning a few tips about
The females have managed to get stung.
yeah. And
I've just been bitten.
but we've learned that wasps don't like mint smell, so we're carrying around a spray bottle with water and mint oil. And if you get stung, then you can use
You rub salt in the
salt.
wounds. Yeah. Everyone always says that's a bad thing, rub salt in the wounds, but it works for wasps things.
Well, I only got stung yesterday, and someone that was around the pool said, "Oh, just put that on her."
Well, in its limited English.
Yeah. But it worked.
Yeah.
The redness, it was red for about 10-20 minutes, and then calmed right down. And this morning, you don't even notice that she'd been bit, that she'd been stung.
Start to sting.
So then I googled it if you worked on bites. So we're going to cover you with salt later, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a salt bath, I think.
So, anyway, we'll have to get some of the views throughout. It's a shame, isn't it? There's so many nice views.
Yeah.
You only got little gaps to see them because then you got loads of trees in the way.
Half the time you see the view and go, get that on camera, and oh, it's gone.
Yeah. Oh, there's trees.
Yeah. So you can get a lot of tree footage.
Half of the time you don't even realise how high up you are here, do you?
No, it was like in Velika Tarnovo yesterday. We were driving along, or walking along, both, and there's houses there, and then you look through the gaps in them, and you realise you're fair way up. And then I start going, whoa, don't like that.
Then we had to make a stop and had to get an ice cream at Rafi's Gelaterie
Yeah.
because then Rafa wants to be able to say that he had ice cream from there.
We're gonna have Raffi's ice cream at Raffi's.
So anyway. Yay! Are you happy, Bubba?
Marnie's found some biscuits she likes. The old tuck biscuits you get in the UK. They have a paprika version here. I've never seen them in the UK. Might get them, have to have a look for them.
They also had a sour cream and chive.
I think we might get that. But yeah, a paprika tuck biscuit, she loves them. So, who knew?
Anywho, we'll catch up with some more videos later.
Yeah, we'll
See if
try and
it's-
get some scenery, see what this road looks like. I mean, to be honest, just the trees look quite nice, but we need more. Need the views. So, yeah, catch you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
So it is a fair old journey from Veliko Tarnovo down to Plovdiv. I think it's about 3 hours each way. So, fair old trek, but obviously quite enjoyable, nice bit of scenery, and obviously the weather's beautiful. So we had a reasonable drive. I mean, not all of the roads were the best quality, as you can see on this bit here. But yeah, it wasn't too bad of a drive down or back. We decided we wanted to go to Plovdiv due to its ancient heritage, shall we say, and people say it's quite an interesting city to go to. Lots of the old and the new all together. And it is something we noticed in Bulgaria. You get a lot of like old houses and buildings looking quite, well, run down and old. But then all of a sudden you get these nice new looking buildings that could be anywhere in all of Europe, to be honest. And even some that look particularly modern, like we'll see one coming up shortly. But it's an interesting place to see how it's developing. And there is that modern looking building I said about. I don't know how practical it is looking at the shape of it, but there you go. And now we've actually arrived in Plovdiv itself, and we're driving around looking for a parking space. Took us a couple of goes around to find a space and somewhere that wasn't restricted in some way, but it gave us a little glimpse around the city before we got to walk around it. So we've literally just parked the car just there, and right next to it we've got some ruins. This is an old city, but anyone can just walk around all the stuff. You can see there's a walkway at the far end, walk all the way through it and out this way. So we'll have a look around that a lot in a minute. There's cafeterias over there, ice cream places, but we're going to go down over here because we saw a lot of little restaurant-y places. So let's see where we end up. I think Rafa's found the love of his life. He's got a tree.
You want to go?
A tree is the love of his life. I don't know if it's monuments, relics, remains, or what, but there is stuff in this little greeny area, browny area, because it's a bit dry, next to a main road. Raf has decided he wants to play on the bike parking bit. Told him it was a bike park, not a play area, but it's what he wants. See, big Ramada hotel and casino over there. Seems a little bit of a different city to the other ones we've been to. Kind of old world and new all in one. Now we've got Alani coming over to join us. What is it? Ah, she wants food. Then come on, let's go and get lunch. So this is the Forum Odeon. This is talking. How about this? Look at that. Some columns. You see a little small amphitheatre type place over there. All those more columns down there. Big giant broken pot. Ruins. Some people like them. But look, this is open for anyone. You only have to buy tickets if you want to visit the underground part. So you can just walk down here, not an issue. Now, see the rules: no smoking, no ice cream, no food, no guns. Why not? Just what I was going to bring along. Yep. Someone's decided to climb to the top. See how big the columns were here? This is a funny place, so you can just come here and just walk around. Climbing is forbidden. Does that include walking to the top? I don't know. Has Rafa just been naughty? I mean, what is climbing? I've just walked over a step. Is that climbing? Who knows? But here you go. Right down in the middle of it. Overlooked by houses and all sorts of other stuff. I'm guessing maybe a bit down there is the underground. How much you can see of that. Yeah. Still on our way to get lunch. Let's go find some.
There's more.
So, we've made it into the Plovdiv's square, I suppose. I don't know if it's the main one or just the side one. Nice place, a few cafes and restaurants around the outside, so we've gotten a bit of something to eat. Now I think we should have all gone for what Rafa's got, because it's really tasty. Now, he has this. It's like a meatballs with mash, but they're the tastiest meatballs I've ever had. Eunice and me both went for the chicken gyros, gyros, whatever you want to call them. Chicken kebabby stuff.
And Mum and me have the ice peach tea. And Dad has the beer.
The beer. And
he's got the chips.
And Lani's got the runs because she's off again.
Done. drink.
I think she's going for a shop this time. No, just chasing other children.
I'm done with the drink.
Oh well.
I'm done with the drink.
It's Saturday lunchtime. Not the busiest in a outside eating area I've seen.
It'd be quite busy in the evening though.
Probably later on here because it's very hot during the day. Large table of Americans there. Can always hear them. Yep. KFC getting everywhere. Costa as well over there. I think there's a Subway. Don't know if you can see it just over there as well. And McDonald's is on the corner. Why not, eh? All this lovely local food and all of the fast food taking over.
Hello.
The chain as well.
There's also a place called Hesburger, which I think might be a local burger chain for around here.
And this my drink again.
Yes, Rafa's got a drink again. He likes his iced tea, don't you, Raf? Alani likes to run. Oh. Hasn't had a nap yet today, though, so...
And I like to play the games.
You like playing games as well? Well, we'll catch up with Rafa later, I'm sure. Then we'll catch up with you in a minute. So we gave a couple of coins to the old boys playing their music. They were very friendly. And then we found this kind of little shopping mall, shopping arcade type thing. Looked like a lot of work had gone into it, but there was only about 3 shops in there, which was a bit strange because the rest of them were empty. But one of them was an ice cream shop, so that was very welcome on the hot day that it was. Well, today is a good example of having kids with you means that things probably aren't going to go to plan. So we were planning on going all the way around Plovdiv, seeing all the different sites, seeing everything there was here, and we've made it along about one street because kids run off, kids do this, kids do that. So found another little section of ruins. Thought I'd put them in the video, so there you go. You can see a bit of an old statue there on the side. A few more bits. Seems to be a few barriers on this one, but you can walk through the edge, walk along the old Roman road. A few more columns. I'm guessing these are Roman columns. I know the city has been taken over by a fair few different sort of ancient groups. You got a nice park next to it. You can see through there. There's some old people sat at some benches having a coffee and stuff. Nice shaded area because it is very hot. More hotels and things over there. And another nice ice cream and place here. And looks like a chocolatey place next door. But I think some people want to get an ice cream, so we are going to try and drive to see what else there is in the city. It's just our parking has come to an end where we are. So if we get more in the video, we get more. You'll see. That's in a bit. Just a brief comment that this big building here does look quite Soviet era-ish to me. And it is very strange having things Soviet era. If you look over in the distance in that direction, you got some kind of more stylistic buildings. And in that direction, got some Roman ruins. And you got these buildings on this side. Quite a lot of mixture just between the three first buildings in a row. A little bit more modern, kind of old-fashioned, getting more old as it goes. And then, just across there, you got another rundown building that looks like it's about to collapse. It's a strange place, although I will say this city has been probably the most modern of the ones we've visited. Probably the most sort of international brands and things like that. But yeah, you can see there's some kind of shop in the old fortress building. So let's see if we can find something else, eh? And just one last bit of old ruins before we get back to the car. People parking in the old ruins, how about that? Yeah. It's a very interesting place. There you go. Two ends of the spectrum. Ancient, modern. Yeah. As I said, we'll move on. Well, Eunice has wanted to do something since we got here.
I've wanted to try their watermelon because it's supposed to be really nice and tasty. So we just stopped by the market.
Go market.
And this is probably, I think it's like a 7 kilo.
Why didn't you buy two?
watermelon.
I could have said nice melons then.
They actually have some of the other melons, the other melons.
Did you say to the woman nice melons?
No. It's nice.
Half shop market, but they had melons and they got sunflowers. There's enough of them in this country. And the obligatory coffee vending machine. They're everywhere here.
Have you seen the size of this melon? No.
So
Look.
we
Look at
shall
your head.
try and document the melon eating later. Although I'm not the best fan of watermelon, I prefer other melons.
I've heard people say that they don't normally like watermelon and they like the watermelon here because it's
Yeah,
really
but
tasty.
I don't like watermelons because of the pips.
I'll just get over the pips. You'll be
I don't
fine.
get over them, they're in my mouth. Ugh.
Yeah, but you eat flipping sunflower seeds. That's bird food, and you're not.
Well, that's
gonna eat the
different.
pip.
I'm actually eating them because I like them. I don't like watermelon seeds.
Learn to like them, and they'll be fine.
Learn to like them. Give you something to learn to like in a minute. Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
try and
go.
find a place.
I don't know if we're going to get up there. Well, I thought coming here by car would make things a lot easier. But parking is a nightmare. So if you're going to come here, come by plane, get a taxi, bus, whatever. I'm now attempting to find something.
Сашо, има ли проблем? Там в средата стои. Там, да. Така си добре, така се виждаш добре. Така беше добре, при всички беше окей. Окей, може би Калина малко по-напред трябва да стане, по принцип. Да, отиде на сянка, продължаваме както каже той.
Така, музикантите, имате ли забележки и молби? Добре ли чувате? Добре, започваме. Айде, начало в началото.
Yep, so that there is a Roman amphitheatre, I believe, still being used. So you can go there and watch a concert if you want. Now, I'm ended up on my own for this bit. Kids too tired, wife looking after him driving around, so I'm just seeing what I see quickly before I get back to him. Little random bit up here. Another opportunity for me to brave the heights. I can see where we were parked earlier down over there. So it would have been quite the walk up here if we'd have walked. But you can see the hills dotted around the city. Supposedly something like 7 hills to the city. I think I'm on top of one of them now. But yeah, quite the view. And now back down to safety. Yeah, so worth coming up to see the little theatre. If you can find your way. You've got to come to the old town part, where cars do come up here, but I wouldn't want to take anything that's a bit low to the ground, because I'm pretty sure these are still your Roman roads. And see if you can see. Bit bumpy, but nice place to walk around. But yeah, very interesting city. Shame we didn't get to see more of it, but kids are kids. So, getting quite popular. You can see a fair few tourists around. Not really wanting to hang around with other tourists person, but sometimes it happens, and you gotta watch where you walk. You're twisting an ankle any moment. There does seem to be other stuff up here as well. There's a little sign up there. Galleries, church, all sorts. Now I just need to figure out which way I came from. I think it was this way. I'll say as well, I'm normally pretty good at understanding or recognising other languages. Here, there's so many going on, I ain't got a clue. Hear a bit of English every so often, Written German. And there's some. Nope. Could be anywhere. Obviously could be Bulgarian, that'd be an obvious one. Yeah. Could be anywhere. Aha. I recognise these steps. Yes, that's the way down. See, there's the Assumption of the Holy Virgin Orthodox Church. So that is a way to find your way up here. You can see that halfway up a hill. That is that. I'll also say, they do seem quite a patriotic country. Whether that's just their flags or more, but everywhere Bulgarian flags. I mean, you get them in England here and there, don't you? Somebody's got one in their garden or whatever. Here, they just seem, everyone's got one. There's one over there on that building. There was one up there on the church. Probably seen more Bulgarian flags here than I have people. But yeah, let's see if Eunice comes back for me now. And so I made it back down to our meeting point where Eunice turns up with the car. And then, as she does, completely ignores where I tell her to stop and pulls off down the road. But anyway, yep, that was our day in Plovdiv. We then started our 3-hour journey back up to Veliko Tarnovo, where we did manage to get in the pool briefly when we got back. But thanks for watching the video, and we shall see you on the next one.